Hazrat Ibn Abbas, R.A. says, "When the Holy Prophet came into this world, his umbilical cord was already cut. The umbilical cord is cut by the midwife after the child is born. He was born circumcised. Abdul Muttalib, seeing this, was extremely astonished and also happy. He used to say, 'My son will have a unique dignity.'" Before his birth, the people of Makkah were suffering from drought and famine. But as soon as the time of his blessed arrival came near, it began to rain, the drought ended, the trees became green and fresh, and they were laden with fruits. Everywhere on earth greenery began to appear. At the time of his birth, he was leaning on his hands, and his head was raised towards the sky. One narration has the words that he was on his knees, meaning that he was in a position resembling prostration. His fist was closed, and his index finger was raised, just as we raise it in prayer. The Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "When my mother gave birth to me, a light came out of her, and by that light the palaces of Syria lit up." His mother, Lady Amina, R.A., said, "At the time of Muhammad's birth, in the light of that radiance, I could see the necks of the camels of Busra." Allama Suhaili, R.A., has written that when he was born, he praised Allah. In one narration, these words are mentioned: "Allah is the greatest, great indeed, and abundant praise is for Allah, and glory be to Allah morning and evening." On which day was he born? There is consensus that it was Monday. He came into this world at the time of Fajr, dawn. As for the date of birth, there are many opinions. According to one narration, it was on the 12th of Rabi al-Awwal. One narration says on the 8th of Rabi al-Awwal. Another says on the 2nd of Rabi al-Awwal. There are many other narrations regarding this. Most historians believe that he was born on the 8th of Rabi al-Awwal. When calculated through the method of the calendar, it comes to the 9th of Rabi al-Awwal, meaning the exact date is not known to anyone. There is consensus on this. The month was Rabi al-Awwal, and the day was Monday. It is also said that he was granted prophethood on a Monday. On Monday he migrated to Medina Munawwara, and on Monday he passed away. He was born in the year of the elephant, that is, in the year of the elephants. This year is called the year of the elephant, because Abraha attacked Makkah Mukarramah with elephants. He was born a few days after this incident. The incident is as follows. Abraha was the Christian ruler of Yemen. During the days of Hajj, he saw that people went to the house of Allah to perform Hajj. He asked his people, "Where do these people go?" He was told, "They go to Makkah to perform Hajj of the house of Allah." He asked, "What is the house of Allah made of?" He was told, "It is made of stones." He asked, "What is its covering?" He was told, "The striped cloth that comes from our land is used for its covering." Abraha was a Christian. After hearing all this, he said, "By Christ, I will build for you a house better than this." So he built a house of red, white, yellow, and black stones. He decorated it with gold and silver, put many doors in it, fixed golden plates in it, embedded jewels in it, and placed a large ruby in its center. Curtains were hung in it, arrangements for incense were made, and so much musk was applied to its walls that they turned black, and even the jewels could not be seen. Then he told the people, "Now you do not need to go to Makkah for Hajj. I have built the house of Allah for you here. Therefore, now perform its circumambulation." Thus, for many years, some tribes performed Hajj there, stayed in retreat, and observed the rituals of Hajj there. But an Arab man, Nufail Kushami, could not tolerate this. He kept burning inside against this false Kaaba. Finally, he decided that he would dishonor Abraha's building. One night, he secretly threw a great deal of filth into it. When Abraha learned of this, he became extremely enraged. He said, "Some Arab must have done this for the sake of his Kaaba. I will destroy it. I will break it stone by stone." He wrote these details to Sham and Abyssinia and requested that their great elephant be sent to him. The elephant's name was Mahmud. It was so huge that such a big elephant had never been seen on earth. When the elephant reached him, he set out with his army and headed towards Makkah. When this army reached near Makkah, Abraha ordered his soldiers to seize the animals. On his command, the soldiers captured the animals, including the camels of Abdul Muttalib. Nufail was also present with Abraha's army, and he was a friend of Abdul Muttalib. Abdul Muttalib met him and spoke about his camels. Nufail said to Abraha, "The leader of Quraysh, Abdul Muttalib, wishes to meet you. This man is the leader of all Arabs. He has honor and greatness. He has great influence among the people. He gives them fine horses, grants them gifts, and provides them food." This was the introduction of Abdul Muttalib. Abraha summoned him for a meeting. Abraha asked him, "Tell me, what do you want?" He replied, "I want my camels to be returned to me." Hearing this, Abraha was greatly astonished. He said, "I was told that you are the leader of the Arabs, a man of much honor and dignity, but it seems false was told to me. I thought you would speak to me about the house of Allah, which I have come to demolish, and with which your entire honor is connected. But you did not speak of it at all, and you are only concerned about your camels. What kind of talk is this?" Hearing this, Abdul Muttalib said, "You may return my camels to me. As for the house of Allah, do whatever you wish with it, for this house has a Lord who himself will protect it. I do not need to worry for it." Hearing his words, Abraha gave the order, "Return his camels." When his camels were returned to him, he placed leather on their hooves, marked them, dedicated them for sacrifice, and left them in the haram so that if anyone captured them, the Lord of the haram would become angry with him. Then Abdul Muttalib went up Mount Hira with some of his companions, and he prayed to Allah, "O Allah, man protects his belongings, so protect your belongings." Meanwhile, Abraha advanced with his army. He himself was mounted upon the elephant in the middle of the army. At that time, the elephant refused to move forward. It sat on the ground. The mahouts tried to make it rise, but it did not. They struck its head, they poked it with hooks, but it did not stand. They turned its face towards Yemen, and it immediately walked. They turned it towards Makkah, and it stopped again. The mahouts repeated this experiment many times. Finally, Abraha ordered that the elephant be made to drink wine, so that in intoxication it would lose sense, and we could drive it towards Makkah. So they gave it wine, but even that had no effect on it.